Hello again, everyone. This is Amanda Matheny again of Crafty Frugal Mom, and I am back with another product review. This time, I have a really awesome childproofing product by Safety Baby, the same company that makes the cabinet locks that I reviewed in a previous video. This time, I have outlet covers, and unlike the little plastic ones you just plug into the outlet, these are actually a panel that goes into, it goes over the outlets, just like a panel. You know, this right here, this is my standard panel that I had on the wall. And I used this over the outlet. And then what I did is I actually took this one off and replaced it with the Safety Baby one, which has these little sliding pieces here, where when you're not using the plug, this sliding piece actually slides to where it's uneven with the holes for the outlet, so that your child cannot actually put their fingers or their things into the holes. And then when you do need to plug things in, you can push it over where it's aligned with the holes and plug in whatever you need. It takes a reasonable amount of force to do that, so most young children are not going to have a whole lot of force to push it, let alone push and hold it long enough to put something inside. An adult can do it easily. Most children will not have that kind of force, especially until they hit the point where they're old enough to know better than to do that. And so this is good not only for babies, but for children of all ages. The one thing that was a little off for me was that this outlet cover is a little bit smaller than the one I had. I'll actually set them on the floor right here, side by side. Let me get the other one and show you that the original one is a little bit taller, and so it actually left a little bit of a gap when I put this one on, which I did, by the way, receive free in exchange for this review. My thoughts are my own. This is an honest review. Other than that little bit of difference, like ½ inch or so difference, it's really good, and it doesn't really leave that much of a gap. That can easily be filled with silicone or something like that. And so it's really not that big of a deal. And I am in a mobile home, so my outlets are probably a little bit different from standard. But this is a really, really great product. So if your kids, if you have this kind of a panel and you've tried using the little plastic pieces that you plug in, and your kids just figure out all of those, like my son, he just figures out all of them. Even when he was younger, there was no stopping him with those. So if those don't work for you, definitely try these Safety Baby outlet covers, because they will be a lot more effective, probably for a lot longer than those other plastic ones would be anyway. You can use them for years, you know, from the moment your child is born and starts, you know, when they start getting a few months old and start crawling and getting into everything, all the way up to, you know, preschool age or so. And then, you know, by then they should get to the point where they know better. And they might still try to do it to push your buttons, but hopefully this would deter them because it requires a little more effort. I would give it probably still the full 5 stars, even though there is the height difference, because again, you know, since I'm in a mobile home, it's non-standard. So hope you guys like this. If you like my reviews, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my website, www.craftyfrugalmom.com. And you can connect with me through my social media channels, which will be available. And if you like the product, feel free to check out the product description from Amazon, which I will link to in the video description. And I will be back very soon for another review.